Roland.
Oh,
Welcome. How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. My name is Biniam. Thanks for waiting.
No problem.
Before we get too far in, Roland, just want to give you a heads up, a disclaimer. I've live streamed in my vehicle
Okay.
because I love getting my riders to sing opera for my audience.
Ah.
I'm kidding. I don't do any such thing.
Good thing, because I'm not good at opera.
Neither am I. I don't even know where to start. I've never come down the street here, man.
Yeah, this is just businesses.
Well, yeah, like warehousey kind of stuff, eh?
Yeah.
I've always just driven right by and I'm like, oh, I guess there's this over here. You're trying to like buy Amazon warehouses over here, and
There's a bunch in this area.
yeah, I know, and they're huge too, right?
Cool.
It's pretty insane. What do you do over here?
I work in scaffolding.
Oh, okay. That sounds like it's outdoor work.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
And you're like seeing, like, you travel to do it though, right?
I don't. I just work in the yard.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So you're stuck in one place then?
Stuck in one place.
Ah, shoot. So you know they have pretty well, though.
Yeah.
I'm catching on the first good day then in a long while.
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
Slushy?
Slushy? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have waterproof boots?
Oh, well, ish.
Kind of ish? Okay. Gotcha. But look at that sky though, isn't it amazing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. And it's been pretty messy on the roads, but we're not complaining. We like this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how long it's gonna last for, do you know?
10 days is all I know.
Okay. We'll start there.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Uh-huh.
Is scaffolding the trade?
It is.
Yeah. A 2-year trade, or does it take 4 years to get something?
It's 4 years?
4 years? Okay. Are you a journeyman yet?
No, I'm not. I work in the yard. You don't get those benefits.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're at the very beginning of it all then?
Yeah, I could go to the field and start on that. but
Okay.
The yard has more job security. than
Really?
The field, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's better for you to stay in the yard.
Yeah.
But you're saying you don't have what? What was it you don't have?
We're not in the union,
Gotcha.
so can't really start school there.
And does it, the pay, like, is it better paid?
The field is better pay.
But it's not as certain.
Yeah, not as certain.
Interesting. Okay.
So I have work all year round.
Yeah.
They stop like now.
Oh,
Yeah, we're tearing stuff down now
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
end of year.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then when does it start again?
February,
Oh, I
March.
see. So it's a good like month and a half of break.
Yeah. Have a break so we can big stuff.
Am I catching you on your last day?
No.
Oh, okay. Because man, you're pretty chill if it's your last day.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the break?
I don't have a break. I just work.
Oh, I see. There's the guys in the field.
Yeah.
They stop now. But you keep on going while you're
I keep on
through.
going.
There we go. If you, like, did you choose this one specifically, or did you just fall into this trade?
I just fell into it.
You fell into it.
I graduated high school and
Yeah.
somebody said, "Oh, I have a job for you." So
Nice.
I was like, okay,
There you go.
I'll take the job.
And you've been working at this how long now?
Year and a half.
Okay.
This month.
Year and a half. I'll tell you, like, it's. I used to work not too far from where you're at, just down the street on 110th, in a warehouse, and finding good help is really hard. So, like, yeah. Kudos, a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could choose, though, after you've seen, like, this trade amongst other ones, would you still choose this one, or is there another one that you're like, this one looks interesting?
Construction. I would definitely do construction.
You would, because.
Yeah. Because there's more jobs that you can do in construction, like
Gotcha.
welding,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Oh, really? Welding as well?
Yeah,
In construction?
ironworking.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
So construction kind of covers all the bases.
all the bases.
Gotcha. Because welding, like, you can do that as its own ticket too, couldn't you? And you appreciate working with your hands.
Oh yeah, that's all I can do.
All you can do.
Well, that's what I found that I can do.
I see. Like that's what you're good at. You mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
So construction has a lot of jobs, but if you could be guaranteed a job in any of the trades, which one would you choose? Construction still?
Carpentry.
Carpentry.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I've often heard from those who work with wood that they really enjoy
Yeah.
what they do, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah. And then I hear other things like cabinet making, for example, which is its own thing too.
Yeah,
right?
it's its own thing. It's got another 2 years of schooling,
Okay.
and you're definitely not guaranteed for a job there because they like people with experience and.
Getting that experience is tough when no one's giving you a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of screwy how the world works that way, especially in the job market, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Most places saying we need experience, but we're not going to give you a chance to gain that experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Okay. Did you graduate here in the city?
Oh yeah.
Which means you're an original here?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. One of those. Apparently you guys are a rare breed around here.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Did you start working right after high school?
Yeah. I finished my finals, and then a week later I was working.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
And it's just been steady work all the way through.
Steady work.
No holidays?
Believe there is holidays.
Yeah.
We have one holiday every month,
Okay.
so it's pretty good.
But like you get holiday time like a couple weeks a year or something like that, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's kind of nice knowing what you're into so you can sort of be in the right space.
Yeah.
It took me a while to find out,
Mm-hmm.
personally, but yeah. Does the yard work ever take you inside to do inside work, or is it always outside?
It's inside sometimes. If it gets to like minus 30 with wind chill, then we're inside.
Okay.
But it's mainly outside.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, it helps me with my tan.
I'm a little bit ahead of you there. That's awesome. But it sounds like you genuinely enjoy it, though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like inkling or desire to like take off away from Calgary, or you're quite content staying here?
Oh, I've always wanted to move places.
Yeah.
Like Fernie.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Oh yeah. Which kind of fits because you like being outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calgary's, you've seen everything after all these years of being here. It just gets boring.
Gotcha. And it sounds like you like the smaller town context than the city.
Mm-hmm.
And do you like hunting?
I haven't tried hunting.
Okay.
I've always wanted to try.
Yeah. You're open to it. I was talking to one of my riders this morning. He lives up in Okotoks. He was telling me his hobbies, going out hunting, but not hunting with a gun, hunting with a bow and arrow. Yeah, like those compound ones. And he's telling me like how much patience it takes and stuff like that. But he really enjoys the outdoor sort of excuse to be all dressed up and hiding in the bush and stuff like that.
Hiding away from all the work and stuff.
Well, he also works too. That's what he does for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what are your hobbies then?
My hobbies, staying home.
By the way, do you see this little sticker on the van there?
Yeah.
Truck Trudeau. That's clever.
Oh yeah.
The PG version, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So your hobbies are staying home, you can say?
Yeah, staying home, reading books,
You don't
playing
say.
video games.
What kind of books do you read?
Just any that I find interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction.
Fiction, yeah. Cool. Fantasy, spy novels, all of the above.
Mix of both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you game as well.
Yeah.
It's not common to find someone who does both and. So yeah.
Yeah.
What do you game? Do you game like with friends online or just by yourself?
Sometimes with my roommates.
Yeah.
They just play some video games.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes when they have work,
Yeah.
because they work night shifts,
Oh yeah.
so I do it by myself.
That must be tough working a night shift, eh?
Yeah, because everything's closed.
Yeah. Well, I guess like everything's open when they're off during the daytime. But
Yeah,
they still
but
have to sleep.
they still have to sleep.
Right. Okay. Huh. Which games do you guys usually play?
Single player games
Okay.
like Skyrim.
Okay.
There's- Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of any right now.
That's okay. Cool. And are you an only child?
No, I'm
One of
one of 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 in your family.
Yeah.
And where do you fit?
Pardon?
Where do you fit?
Where do I fit? I'm
Yeah.
the middle child.
You're the middle child. Gotcha. I have 6 in my family as well. And I'm the eldest.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I love how the city is. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the camera here. Isn't it cool how the city has the sunset shining on it on those buildings? It's just so glorious.
Get nice views.
Oh, totally. I live right in the Beltline, so I've got a lovely view of the city skyline there. But these ones are really beautiful, and you can see it like this. Gosh, it's gorgeous.
Even at night.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. One of my followers on here was saying that PlayStation apparently is 30 years old now.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a new update that you get to choose the different generation of PlayStation. So the PlayStation 1, 2, 3
Wow.
as your home screen.
No way.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So for those who are like old school, they could still like
Yeah.
have a blast from the past, some nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So after work, what's your favorite way to wind down?
Wind down.
Mm-hmm.
Have a shower. Lie on the couch for a half hour and
Yeah.
just not think of work.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about when you're an employee is you can check out right at the end of the day. Yeah. What makes your job stressful?
All the orders and stuff
Yeah.
that you have to bring out.
Oh,
all
yes.
the trucks that
Yeah.
you have to climb up on and
Load up.
load up.
Do you chop them down too?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't strap them down.
Yeah, okay.
We got other
Guys to do that.
truckers do it.
Yeah.
But we got to make sure everything's in
Accounted
line
for
with the
what
truck,
they need. Yeah.
so it's not falling off and
Yeah.
killing people.
I see.
Yeah.
And do you work by yourself primarily, or
No, I work with 3, 4 other people.
gotcha? Are you the youngest one there?
Oh yeah, I am for sure the youngest one.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So you're among seasoned veterans and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say that. Yeah.
Okay. One of the things I just love about being out here is how much sky you get to see here. And when I like look at that sunset, it's just breathtaking, right?
Yeah. It's 5 o'clock and it's already sunsetting.
I know. 4 o'clock still, man.
4 o'clock.
4:20. I
Oh.
know. I know. I think the shortest day is still coming up yet.
Really? Yeah, it's the
22nd, I believe.
yeah. I think it's the 27th or 26th.
22nd is what I heard.
Oh,
And yeah, so until then, I guess.
darker and darker every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was definitely a Chinook effect for this weather, right?
Oh yeah.
I saw the arc earlier, so just kind of reflecting on that. Does the Chinook affect you?
It does.
It does, eh?
Yeah.
So you get like migraines and stuff too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shoot. So you can feel it coming then. Oh, man. I don't get affected, so I'm just like in heaven. But I'm also mindful that it's not the case for everyone like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always gotta have a bottle of Advil.
Okay. Just ready. Eh?
Just ready.
And when you take it, it actually works for you.
It does, yeah.
Okay. I've often tried like Advil or Tylenol, and it never seems to work for me. What seems to work for me is just maybe a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark places.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
I use the extra strength because those kick in a lot faster
Okay.
and harder.
Yeah.
Because working outside, I can't really go and sit in a dark place.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Which would be ideal.
Yeah.
A lot of my driving over the years has been, a lot of my jobs have been involved with driving. So I used to be a delivery driver with a truck, used to be a bus driver. I'm an Uber driver now. Love driving. So when I think of the things that make me happy, driving's one of them.
Yeah. It's always freeing to.
It is. It's like I get to go on a field trip every time, right?
Yeah.
To different new places, and that's fun. And the job's always different, which is cool. Yeah, once that sun goes down, though, it's pretty much like dark soon. What's stopping you from moving to your dream destination in Fernie?
The money?
The money?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because it's too expensive over there, or you just need to save up to like
I'm
make
just
it happen?
saving up.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you also need to find a job there too, right?
Yeah.
Are there any jobs you can do there?
Forestry, I believe.
Okay. But do you need a degree for that though, or no?
I'm not too sure,
Okay.
but most likely. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Gotcha. Some things need to be figured out first.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been there before.
I have not. I've been to Vancouver though.
So how do you know you like Fernie?
I just like the
Pictures that you see, or?
trees everywhere.
Yeah.
Neighbors being kilometers away.
Yeah. I see
Having
space.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could also get that in northern Alberta too, right?
You could.
But you want to get away to BC.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful there too. Yeah.
And it's a lot less colder in BC than Alberta.
Okay. See, I grew up in BC. I grew up in Kamloops. I would say Kamloops is fairly, like, I think when most people think BC, and they're usually thinking of like Vancouver area, where it is warmer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the corner of the province there. Up in Kamloops, where I grew up, it's kind of similar to here. And even further up north, it gets colder soon. The Kootenays, where Fernie is, can get cold. They definitely get lots of snow for sure. Yeah. I already feel the dark. It's like, alright, let's do this.
It always messes with my mind. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's late. It's only 7 o'clock.
I know what you mean. Feels like it shouldn't be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel the same as well. Thanks for sharing with me, man.
This is the first time I've had an Uber driver live streaming.
Oh yeah, it's a fairly new concept.
Yeah.
One that I've had to think through carefully, but yeah, a new experience for me as well too. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks now, so it's been a good time though.
Yeah.
This is you, eh?
Yeah, this is.
Awesome. Well, I hope we run into each other again, man.
I hope so too.
That'd be
Have
nice.
a good day.
You too, brother. Thanks.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Hello, friends. Good to see you all on the live stream. Let's see here. Oh, Jeffrey. That, my friend, is going to earn you an eviction on your end. Just because we're very, very specific about the kind of space that we curate. There's some conversation that just doesn't cut it here, so you gotta go. The fact that you can hold a normal convo and you can't. Oh, that's funny, Anderson. What state are you all? This is actually in Canada. The province that we're in here is Alberta, and the city is Calgary. Let's put. Dan, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go as well, because that is not the kind of conversation we facilitate here. So there's the door as well. Good to see you again, my friend Anderson. Hey, welcome back to the chat. Everyone else, thanks also for watching and tuning in. I am just about 2 minutes away from my next ride here. So yeah, here we embark into another unknown venture. It's always like an adventure for me when I go to pick someone new up. Like I say, don't have a clue what to anticipate, but it's gonna be good. I thought the passenger was going to say it's the first time an Uber driver has actually initiated combo. I mean, it's just for some it's like that too. Yeah, it feels like that. Guys, let me show you the sunset. This is really beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous over there? Look at how beautiful that sunset is. And it's 4:30 in the afternoon, which is so, I don't know. Once the sun goes down, it gets dark. And it feels premature dark, because it actually feels like it's going to be like, it feels like it could be 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the evening when it's really like only 5 o'clock. So like, Roland, my previous rider, was saying it really messes with your awareness of what seems normal, I guess, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back over here. Hello again. Just waiting for my turn here. Animation studios, I'm not sure what that means. Would you be able to explain? Because when I don't understand something, I'd like to ask for some more clarification. Because like I say, we curate a very specific space here, and if it's kind of out of the out of the mode that we're interested in, then I gotta communicate with you what our expectations are. Meanwhile, I'm just going to pull up here for my next ride. Give me a moment while I go grab the door here for my riders. Oh, nice.
Thanks, man.
I saw everyone coming out. I'm like,
Yeah, that made a good impression.
oh, you mean for you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, like, I saw them all coming. I'm like, I'm not sure if I have enough seats for all these folks here. But now I'm noticing a theme here. It's like ugly sweater day today here.
Yeah, we did our Christmas party celebration, so we had a bunch of directors in from Ontario. So,
Okay.
Yeah, we had like a Christmas meal, and I
Nice.
guess one of the theme is ugly Christmas sweater.
I see. And you wearing a flame shirt, was that a jab to say this is an ugly sweater? Or not at all?
No, now with everyone in town, we're going to the game actually tonight.
Oh, nice. And that's why you're dressed up as you
Yeah,
are.
I'm getting ready.
I'm
for
like,
that.
that's quite a jab there for a Christmas
It would've
sweater. Eric, my name is Biniam.
Awesome.
And before we get too far, I just wanted you to have a heads up. I live stream out in my Uber, so just don't say anything that you find personal you don't want going out on the internet, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. The reason for the live stream is I usually get my riders to serenade my viewers with opera. Just kidding. I tease. So today was your Christmas party, and you had it at work,
That's correct.
which is pretty cool. Because like most people are struggling to find like venues for their Christmas party,
Yeah.
and everywhere is booked up, right? But having it like at your workplace is kind of a
Yeah, we just like a catered meal and stuff. So
oh nice, okay, very cool. And now everyone gets to go to the game,
that's right.
and the company pays for that.
Well, yeah.
Oh man, is it like
We got
in?
some good seats?
I was gonna ask if it's like in the boxes up
Oh,
above
I guess they got the lower bowl.
the lowers.
so-
Okay, gotcha.
And yeah, it's a big night. It's Johnny Gaudreau celebration night. So
Oh what?
Johnny Gaudreau, he's a hockey player, passed away.
Oh,
So-
that guy. I remember the one who got hit by a car.
accident.
Yeah, with his brother.
So the team he was playing for
Yeah.
is playing against the Flames tonight. So
Oh,
that's why
I see.
official kind of celebration.
I see. That'll be significant then, eh?
So I guess his parents are in town, and his wife.
Wow. He was like, what did they call him? Like Calgary?
Johnny Hockey.
There we are. Yes, yes. And he was a big deal here.
Yeah, he's one of the top players, right? So,
Okay. Huh. You're seeing my ignorance on display. Ever since
you're keeping up, man.
I'm hanging on. By the way, check out the sunset if you haven't already.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing?
yeah, I love that one. Usually I see it when I'm driving home. So.
And even like with the birds flying into it like that, oh
Yeah.
my goodness. It's almost like we're like living in a fantasy.
It's good to take the moment and appreciate it for sure.
I agree.
The short window of it.
I agree. I see these sunsets like a masterpiece that's just painted in a moment just for our savoring, right? Yeah. And it's a big deal when we can actually take that moment, like you were saying, to appreciate it too. Earlier, I saw the sun shining, or like as it was setting, it was shining on the city skyline, and it was really reflecting hard from there in such a gorgeous way. It was pretty epic. And of course, we got the nice warm weather, which is glorious.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been in heaven. I mean, like I've been going through quite a bit of windshield washer, but I'll take that sacrifice.
Right.
Yes. Do you get affected hard by the Chinooks?
Not really.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got family that definitely feels that kind of stuff more.
Okay. Yeah, I feel for those who get impacted by it, but thankfully I don't.
Looking forward to this melting away a lot of the stuff on the roads. I mean, the larger ones obviously are alright, but there's
Yeah.
still a lot of residential roads that are still full of snow. Right?
They are kind of crappy still. It's these times when I'm so grateful I have an all-wheel drive with winter tires. That's a pretty good combination, I would say.
It's a requirement. in
Yeah,
Calgary.
absolutely, yes. Oh, are you having this game tonight over at the Maxwell?
No, it'll be at the Saddle Dome.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
On like Stampede grounds.
I see. I just saw I wasn't taking you there, so I was like, is that what it's at?
Doing dinner first. And then
Okay, gotcha. How long have you been working there for?
14 17 years. That's a
Whoa.
long time.
And is that the corporate head office kind of thing?
It's our like Western Canada
Okay.
office.
Yeah.
We have another one in Ontario. That's our area headquarters.
Okay. So this is Western Canada's head office kind of.
Yeah.
Nice. Which means you're not really on the road very much.
Yeah. No, not really. I do support
The
most
drivers.
of the country. So
Okay.
from Quebec to northern BC.
Wow.
A lot of stuff I get done on online virtual calls now.
Crazy. Okay. That's quite the space to cover, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty large territory. Keeps things interesting. But like I've been there a long time, so it's you get more efficient and better at what you do, so you
Mhm.
take on more.
Okay. Yeah, just over time, I guess you kind of build up, eh? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Take on now.
Pardon?
What role do you take on now? What role are you in?
I'm in operations.
Operations now. What's something most people know or don't know about like the waste management industry?
Good question. My company specifically
Yeah.
utilize a ton of technology to it, so
Okay.
people would be pretty shocked how much of that we're starting to utilize to be more efficient, lower cost.
Yeah.
Using AI and stuff within a lot of it. So that's kind of my role, is connecting some of that technology and
Yeah.
newer age stuff towards our services.
Okay. How do you use AI in this world?
Pardon?
How do you use AI in this world?
Yes, so on our services,
Yeah.
we collect images of
Yeah.
when we complete the service.
Yeah.
So, a nice picture like is great communication to the customer that we were actually there and did what we said we would,
I
right?
see.
Rather than like the old school ways, you just hope and trust that someone came.
Right.
And now we utilize AI to now scan those images to see what our opportunities are with those materials.
Okay. Okay. Because like waste management is just one of those sides of society that most people don't think about once they throw their garbage away, right? It's like
That's right.
out of sight, out of mind, and something happens to it, right?
Yeah, but we're also trying to continue increasing the amount we recover for recyclables. So
Okay.
there's a nice like environmental aspect to it too.
Yeah, yeah.
We are the largest recycler actually in North America.
Really? As far as waste management systems go, eh?
Yeah, and like the total volume that we call it.
Gotcha.
And then we run the plants that actually process that stuff too. So
Okay. So it's almost like full circle on you guys
it
then.
is, and actually another neat story is like we also own our landfills where the waste is
Yeah.
dropped,
Yeah.
and that produces methane gas.
Right.
So we collect that gas
Yeah.
actually, and
Yeah.
we reutilize that gas to actually run our trucks. Our trucks
Really?
run off of natural gas.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so that's a nice like circular.
Is it like sustainable in a way that you can rely heavily on it?
Yeah, like our entire fleet is on it.
So you're able to like harvest enough of the methane gas to keep you all
Good question.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're fully there to
Okay. self-produce.
like service ourselves.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. We're
Gotcha.
quickly increasing it. Like our first move was just to have the trucks out there and use that cleaner fuel,
Mhm.
and now we're starting to get production up on the actual CNG.
Yeah. Huh. I remember back in BC where I grew up, they were back in the day building our superstore there
Yeah.
on this piece of land. What they didn't realize and they hadn't done their homework on was that it was like ages ago the old city landfill. So as they dug into place their deep foundational stuff, they found it, and that whole area, I tell you, Eric, it stunk for years while they were building it. But it was just really strong, that smell, right? The methane gas
Yeah.
that they tapped into. It was bad.
Yeah, it's weird. Those sites are usually blocked off for a long time.
Oh
Must have been
man. Well, this
a
in here,
small landfill or something.
I mean, eventually we almost got used to it. Almost got used to it.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, it was.
It's funny that you asked about like whether it's
Yeah.
sustainable
Yeah.
and whether we feel our own, because there's always like pressures to look at electric too.
Okay.
But that actually isn't sustainable, because if everyone went electric, there's
Yeah.
not enough electricity on the grid.
On the grid
to-
to support all that. Interesting. And from what I'm hearing, like, I mean, a lot of the other car makers are following Tesla, trying to like come up with options for electric, but they don't have the infrastructure, like you were saying, to have the charging ports or whatever to sustain
Mhm.
that en masse, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like Tesla's kind of like got the quorum on setting up a whole bunch of superchargers all over the place, but that only goes so far, I imagine, eh?
Yeah, and I think more so the problem is just there's not enough electricity to supply to everyone, right?
Gotcha.
Otherwise, everyone's charging up their cars now. You don't have electricity for your house.
Right. Yeah.
It will actually overload the grid.
Ah.
So we're trying to be responsible not to add that strain either.
Gotcha. 14 years. Before you finish your career, what's like the dream thing you'd love to see accomplished under your watch?
Like work-wise?
Yeah. If you could, like, I don't know, make a breakthrough or like figure out a solution to like one of the Achilles heels that you've been struggling with, and saying, oh, this thing here, or that would totally revolutionize the industry.
Yeah, it's like, I think I want to get to a place where we provide self-service type tools for optimizing schedules, so we're really getting the best service possible for how much folks are generating, right? So, because it's something you can look at and adjust, whether more service or less service even, right?
Yeah.
And just to get exactly what you need.
Yeah.
So it sounds kind of simple, but
Yeah.
like when you have 500,000 customers in,
Yeah.
in a month, like
That's a
and
lot.
usually, like you said, people just throw away their waste and kind of forget
Expect
about it,
it,
right?
yeah, you
So
have to
it's
be dealt
not
with.
necessarily a thing people are digging into to see.
Taking it to it like
what's
that.
the best schedule?
Yeah. I heard this. I was talking to a guy who grew up in Switzerland, and he was telling me about their system there of waste management. They have it, like he said, so dialed in to try and account for like unnecessary waste. And I think they have like quotas for the clients. They can only like throw away like a small bag worth of stuff, but there's so much else that they try to do, I think, by way of, I don't know, like recycling and other options that like that. So he was sharing with me that experience. I was just remembering that as you were saying. what you
Yeah,
like
I
to do.
mean, that's something that has changed in the industry a lot here, is like
Yeah.
we've started to, like, so many sub-services, whether
Yeah.
it's food, organics, which gets turned into compost,
Yeah.
your paper, plastics, cardboard, all getting recycled, right? So,
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a different season of when we were young, it seems. You know, there's that awareness, that collective awareness culturally that says, oh yeah, we have to account for this, right? Which is cool.
the thing is, though,
Yeah.
it still needs to, in order for those materials to be properly recycled
okay.
and not end up in the landfill. So,
I see. Huh.
there's a lot of work behind that, actually, and some
Yeah.
companies maybe don't put in that same effort, I would say.
Gotcha. Huh.
Like, even recycling centers usually have a fair percentage of stuff that still ends up as waste from the recycling center. So that's really our opportunity with users and customers, is just to keep getting cleaner and cleaner sorting into the bins, which then makes it more successful than in one.
Right. Oh, that sky. Oh my goodness. So gorgeous.
It is.
I love that we get a steady stream of pretty amazing ones when it's nice and bright out. I grew up in BC, and one of the things I keep just getting blown away by is how much sky we have access to seeing here. And even look at that plane. It looks like it's just floating, right? Or
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Was it you just didn't have as much access before because of trees or rain?
Hills,
All of
mountains,
it?
yeah, it's like right there.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't see far away, like off to the horizon, right?
Region of BC.
In Kamloops.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We're like right in the little valley there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric, I really enjoyed time with you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing with me too.
You bet. Thank you very much.
Enjoy an amazing party.
Yeah.
See you next time, hopefully.
Yeah, sounds good. Have a great night.
Thanks, man. Hi, friends. Good to see you all. Oh, crap. I have to run away already. I'm off to my next pickup. Oh, here's a nice song you might enjoy. I'm going to play this loud for you guys. Because I like loud music too. Oh, it's so good. Isn't this good? That's so good. I love this song. Thanks, Onyx. Appreciate the blessings. My goodness, it's getting dark out here already, but that sky. Let me show you the street view of where I'm driving into, guys. It's so gorgeous, isn't it? That sunset. Yeah. It's like quite a reddish hue, right, on that sunset. And so much sky to see and enjoy. Safe travels. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. One of the reasons I like this cinematic genre of music is because it makes me feel really passionate about what I do. I'm like, I need to do this. A really amazing job. So, yeah, I very much appreciate it. Music is so powerful in the way it can move you, make you feel things. Oh, here's another beautiful one. Oh, I hear this and it just grips my heart. It's like, oh yeah. This one has a bit of a morning wail to it, I think. Clean windows are such a nice thing, aren't they? It's the sense of sight is an amazing gift, isn't it? To see clearly, oh yeah, makes me grateful. Wow, look at that sunset. Oh, so good. So good. And the moon is out, and just a sliver of the moon is peeking out there. Alright, time to turn it back to me as I approach my rider's place, and I want to safeguard their privacy, so I don't show where I pick people up or where I drop them off. Unless it's somewhere like super public, then that's not a big deal, but still, I want to do my a little bouncy here. Wait. Alright, mister, what are you doing? I think that's my ride over there. Let me see if I can go find her. I'll be right back, friends. Hang on. So I went to see if she was my rider, and she wasn't. So, wait, I must. I think this might be my rider, though. She looks like Michelle. I'll go check. I'll be right back again. Hello, Michelle. My name is Biniam.
Oh, hi.
Nice to meet you. So I went in to ask that other lady, "Are you Michelle?" And she says, "No, not
Oh,
me."
yeah, she asked me.
And you're wondering, how do you know?
Yeah.
What did I do wrong? Michelle, just to give you a quick heads up, in my Uber I live stream, amazing conversation, so just wanted to encourage you, don't share anything that you find too personal, okay? I want to protect your privacy that way. It's just me on the camera and you aren't on the camera, because I like looking at my hairdo. I worked really hard on it today.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you laughing, dear? Welcome to the end of your shift, by the way. This is a senior's home, is that right?
Yeah, and a little bit of a daycare.
Oh, a daycare as well.
Yeah.
Together, eh?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Do the seniors and the kids ever interact?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
That must be so special.
Yeah, it's really cute to watch.
Oh, because I mean, I can't help but imagine. I've often passed by seniors' homes, and the thought in my mind is, I wonder how much loneliness is in this place. You know?
Yeah, that's why it's really nice because they get to see them. Like, you see them smiling at them. It's really nice.
Oh, that's so brilliant. I love it. It's a good combination, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like relieving. They have an area where they can watch them play.
Gotcha. And then, oh, by the way, look at that sunset.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
really-
that amazing? Oh, I think this is one of my favorite places to look at the city here.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Because from here I can see the city and the mountains way over there. Oh my goodness. And then look at how like the reflection is on the city too. With the lights.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
Yeah, I think we're pretty lucky. But the thing is, it's only 5 o'clock and dark now.
Yeah, I know, when it gets darker.
And it feels like it's 9 o'clock. And so I
Yeah.
get so confused, right?
Very sleepy.
Uh,
Play with the kids when they're outside right now.
oh, is that?
So very hard when they're playing outside.
I'm sure that they love it.
Yeah, they do it.
Because they might feel like they're, you know, being really like,
Some of them think it's too cold.
oh, okay.
Some of them are like, I don't like it.
Aw. The work that you do in a senior's home, did you choose to do this work on purpose, or did you just get it as a job?
Oh, I work at the daycare.
Oh, you work at the daycare?
Yeah.
Okay. Which takes a lot of energy, right?
Yes. A lot of patience.
Yeah, totally. What's the age group that you work with?
I work at 3 years.
3-year-olds. I used to work with kids for like many decades, young all the way up to teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll always remember, I think the ones that have impacted me the most as a person are the ones that you're working with, 3-year-olds or 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Working with them, I mean, one of the ways I discovered how to like make a real strong connection of influence is convincing them that I was sillier and goofier than they were. And then, yeah, I've been so impacted by that, but because I still feel like I am that kid now.
Yeah.
So with adults now, I still do the same humor. It's a very good-natured humor, very simple, but I feel like it's really kept me young at heart, you know, which I really appreciate.
Yeah. I mean, I get tired, but no, I really like the 3-year-olds. They're funny. I always have entertaining conversations with them. And they're so smart.
Do you ever have it where they tell you things like, "Oh, I saw my mommy saying or doing this," and telling you like family secrets
Yeah.
all the time, right?
And I don't know what to say. I just listen and I'm like, oh.
Interesting.
that's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
A few times I'm like, I can't answer them.
Ah.
Really, thank you for telling me.
Yeah. I remember one time, Michelle, there's this show called Kids Say the Darndest Things. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No, but I already understand from the title what that means.
So basically, the host of the show, he would have kids coming onto the show and he'd interview them, about this and that, what they liked in school. And then he would say things to them in front of the whole audience, including the parents. He'd say things like, so now I know before you came here, there's something your parents told you not to say or do. Isn't there?
Oh, yeah. I think I have seen this actually.
And the kids are like, yeah. It's like, what is that thing? And in front of everyone, they just spill all the beans.
Yeah.
And the poor parents are like so embarrassed.
We've had a few of those.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kids saying the darndest things. I thought that was so clever.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just listened. That's nice.
Yeah. You may be just in time for rush hour, it looks like.
Yeah.
Just in time, mommy. When it was like super cold the last few days, do you guys still go outside with the kids and just bundle them up, or have you guys?
No, we, if it's below -20,
Yeah,
like, we don't.
but it wasn't below -120, was it?
No, but it was windshields.
Oh, I see. So you're accounting for that.
Yeah, so we count windshields, so we just stay inside.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're good.
It's been a long time since I've worked with kids, and since then, one of the things I understand is that they have like a ratio of teachers to students, right?
Yeah.
What's that ratio now for your age category?
My age group, it's
Yeah.
1 to 8.
1 to 8, okay. That's still quite a few for one person, eh?
Yeah, it is. But it's doable.
Yeah. Back in the day, I had 1 to 20, 1 to 30 sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I learned how to do it.
I think that's over the ages now. I think they have to be over 10.
Okay,
Oh, no, they have to be over the age of 6.
okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. No, this is like a whole new way of thinking about childcare for sure. That wasn't in play when I was working with them.
Yeah,
Mm. I was talking the other morning. I was driving another child care worker to her work, and we were talking about how oftentimes, like, the parents may think it's just a babysitting service and it's just easy until they realize that you guys have these kids for such a long time, and you have so many things that you're working through with them that's not simple at all, right?
no. I find that some people amusing. Sometimes they think of us as babysitters.
Right.
We do a lot more.
Cognitive growth and
Yeah, we do cognitive, everything.
yeah,
Everything developmental.
yeah.
A lot of more than just babysitting. 'Cause I did babysitting when I was younger.
Right. You have contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the differences. It's not the same.
Mm. If you were to choose your happy age that you worked with, is 3 years old the
Yeah,
one
I
you
think
choose?
I think it is 3 years old.
Okay,
actually.
you're in it then, eh?
Yeah. I've been with the babies.
Yeah.
And it's like calm.
Yeah.
Like if you want a calm room, that's good.
Okay.
But it's so calm that sometimes you get tired.
Oh,
Whereas
I see.
you're more active and talk to you.
Yep. Exchange ideas.
And then I've like helped the other classrooms, like 2 years old. It's chaotic. And they're less independent. Like they're less independent.
Right.
You're more
Handling them.
handling them. And
Sure.
then you have the older kids, 4 to 6.
Yeah.
And they're okay, but it's like the 3-year-olds.
Yeah. Nice. And I bet you like the kind of impact you make in their lives is huge, right?
Yeah.
Because like you're almost like a goddess to them, kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? They like look up to you and they're like, you can do no wrong.
Yeah, to them or everything.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in these like formative years, I think these are the memories they will not forget, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty powerful.
It is. They're special. I like how every kid is different. So you have different varieties,
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah.
And especially in 3, and they're starting to build personality more.
Huh. So I really enjoy the young ages that I worked with, like the really young ones. I enjoy them all.
Yeah.
But the really young ones, I just have a special fondness for because they remind me how to remain young at
Yeah.
heart, and I really value that because, I mean, when we grow older and we're grown-ups, there's a lot of stressful things, right?
Yeah.
The world is kind of like it's fast-paced. It plays hardball, and oftentimes you have to make hard decisions, and it's not fun. But no, I really appreciate that, and so yeah, that's why I really love my time with the younger ones. And then the other one that I really appreciate as well are the teens.
Yeah, too. I don't know if I could ever work with them, but I give lots of credit to the educators that I
The re-
They're special.
Yeah, the reason I enjoy them is because I think they kind of see the world as it is, but don't get given credit for it.
Yeah.
And they've got some brilliant insights, observations, questions, and just the work it takes to earn trust with them. To say, I take you seriously. Let's engage. Welcome to the big seat at the table, you know.
Yeah.
And let's sort of like roll up our sleeves and consider all the things that no one's talking about. That you're like, hey, this is hypocrisy or whatever else, you know. And I think I appreciate that immensely. If you were to do your dream job, though, what would you do?
I'm very much like the with you. Because I find that every year something changes and changes your perspective.
I see.
Like right now I'm really happy
Yeah.
working with kids.
Yeah.
And I definitely, even when I was little, I've always wanted to be something with kids.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Love
But
it.
I can't say what it's my dream yet because I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that idea, that answer, because to me it's another way of saying you're still exploring who you are,
Yeah.
which is cool. I was still exploring my 30s, so I get it. How long has Canada been home for you?
I was born here. I was
Okay.
born in Surrey.
You don't say. Okay,
So,
cool.
but my family's from El Salvador.
Okay.
Yeah. So my parents moved here when they were in their late teens.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, my brother, my sister, and I were born here.
Okay. Cool. I grew up here for the most part, but I moved here when I was 8.
Oh yeah, where are you from?
Ethiopia.
I had a feeling, but I didn't.
Did you?
Kind of assume, right?
What gave it away? My curly hair?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
No, just like the mannerism of how Ethiopian always they're always so calm. The ones that like have
Interesting. Okay.
Just so chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, my old job I used to work. There was quite a few.
Yeah.
And they're always so nice. Like I love work.
That's awesome. I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
No,
because,
it is a big compliment.
No, well, the thing is, our culture is very reserved.
Yeah.
And they don't talk a lot, but I do.
Yeah.
And so that's the one way that I'm not like them. And there's a word that my parents always call me. It was "warenya," and "warenya" means someone who talks too much.
Oh.
And so "warenya," you talk too much is basically what it is, you know. And so, in that way, I may not be as much like my fellow Ethiopians, but
Another, I enjoy speaking to. Very nice.
I don't meet very many from El Salvador, though.
Yeah.
I met quite a few from Chile
Yeah.
and Argentina, or how do they say that? Argentina?
Argentina, yeah.
Yeah. Mexico.
My-
And Brazil, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met quite a bit. Brazilian people. But yeah, not too much Salvador, but there is quite a bit, yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like as years have gone by, I've just noticed more.
Hmm. One of the things that brings me so much intrigue is thinking of like the cities in South America, for example, like Mexico City, and how like in that one city, the population is the same as the whole population in Canada. And that just blows my mind. It's like, how does that work? A city like that?
Like it doesn't feel like a city.
Well, I've never had the experience, but I'm just trying to figure out how so many people in one space concentrated continue just to make life work, you know? How they're able to like figure out the infrastructure for the city, how they're able to keep order, all the things.
I never really thought of it, if I'm honest. I didn't even know that actually, so you're first to tell me.
Yeah. And I just found out that the most populated country in the world is not China anymore. It's India.
Oh, yeah, I think I knew that. Yeah.
Did you? I did not know that. I was like
Yeah.
blown away. So I definitely want to go visit India and see how they do that, you know?
I've seen work also with a lot of
Indians.
Indians, and
Yeah.
they're very nice, and
Yeah.
they always say they were selling me things, and
Yeah.
like I had a coworker, she's from Ireland,
Yeah.
she told me she lived in India,
Oh my goodness.
like a year.
Really?
It was on her bucket list, and she enjoys it, and she knows a bunch of words, so she's always like, it's really cool to see, but yeah.
Yeah. And the thing about India is, amongst all its provinces, each province has its own culture and language, and then within that province, they even have way more cultures and traditions and languages broken down. It's such a diverse
Yeah, it's good.
country. So I met some Indians earlier today in my Uber, and I told them, I'm going to go visit your country, and I should be able to finish my visit in about 3 or 4 days through the entire country, just to see what they would say. And they said, yeah, wait, you can't do that. I'm like, I know, it'll probably take like 4 months, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you like the idea of travel in your life?
Yeah. I'm interested in it. It just costs a lot of money.
It does.
But it's definitely something to travel.
And where would your travels take you if you could choose?
I don't know. I've always wanted to do like a tour around.
Oh, yeah. That that'd be fun. Are you the okay? I was gonna ask. Are you the kind of traveler who does the all-inclusives, or are you the one that does like the backpacking? But you're saying backpacking.
I never traveled much.
Yeah.
But no, actually.
So the all-inclusives are nice for just relaxing. There's plain relaxing. You don't have to like. It's just you're enjoying food whenever you need and relaxation and sleep and parties and so on like that. So that's that. And it's also safe.
Yeah.
Safe. But then there is, I guess, kind of going off the grid, like off the beaten path, and going into the actual communities and figuring your way out. And that one seems to have a different set of experiences where you see a different side of the culture. You make some connections. You see the people in the way that they live, and you may have some painful experiences where you might get pickpocketed, say, or scammed or things like that. But you get a lot more of the cultural experience that way.
Yeah.
In my estimation, there are 3 reasons why I want to go traveling. Number 1, I want to go travel the world and do what I'm doing here around the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get to talk to.
Yeah, so at some point I want to make that's probably one of my top things I've asked at Uber when I connect with them is let me drive anywhere in the world basically, and then like make videos all around the world doing this. And at the very heart of it, it'd be the desire to see, are we all the same despite wherever we come from?
Yeah.
Like whether you're from Western world or from a third world country or like wherever it is, are there some things that we can all sort of like resonate around that make us, I guess, equal in our experience of living life as humans? That would be cool. 2, I'm a glutton for amazing views. Like, oh my goodness, look at that sunset even now. It's just like trailing off. So I love seeing beautiful views. That's why I love Calgary. I love seeing the horizon.
Such beautiful skies.
Such beautiful skies, beautiful horizon with the mountains, right? Beautiful access to those mountains, like in a short span of time, like so good. Even the city skyline, like I'm right at the downtown, and I have beautiful spread of the city skyline for me. So I love beautiful views. But I'd love to go and see all those views around the world too. So like, have you ever heard of, you've heard of the Grand Canyon, of course.
Yeah.
So that's one. Have you heard of the Great Redwood Forest in California? These are trees that are probably as wide as that building right there.
Oh.
I'm kidding not. These are like massive, thousands of years old, like thousands. And it's like a whole forest of these. And when you go in there, it's like so quiet because it's, I don't know, it feels sacred to a lot of people when they walk in the midst of these. So I'd love to see and experience that.
Yeah.
I like to go and experience like the wonders of the world, you know, and see like Taj Mahal, to see like just Machu Picchu, like all these places that have such history. So yes, I would love to go see New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, have you ever seen pictures from Iceland?
Yeah.
I know these places where my breath is literally taken away.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I would love that. So that's my second reason why I'd like to go traveling. And then thirdly, I want to go traveling because I also want to experience history as well too. You know, I'd love to travel Europe. Europe has such accessible history, it seems to me. You know, like you can still see like the buildings from centuries ago. You can see the memorials and the graves and tombstones and stuff, you know, like I would love to experience history in a setting like that, right? Yeah. Amongst your siblings, are you the youngest?
Yes.
And what's the gap between you and your eldest?
8 years.
Oh wow, that many, eh?
Yeah.
That's a lot, right?
I've heard worse, but yeah, it's kind of
You've heard worse, like how worse?
like 12, 15 years.
Oh goodness.
Actually, well, I have a little brother.
Yeah.
But
guys.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm the eldest of 6 in my family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Take a guess between how many years between me and my baby sister.
12?
12, did you say? Not many, eh?
I'm just assuming, I'm not sure.
Give me one more decade on that.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I set you up, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm guessing she's probably as old as you are. I'm gonna guess you're about 22 years old.
Yeah, I actually am.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're as old as my little sister.
Oh.
And I'm double both your ages.
You don't look it.
I've heard as much. Yeah, I've heard I look quite younger. I look younger, or I have young energy, or something along both that day. I think maybe a big part of that has to do with the fact that I like the impact of like little kids on me.
Yeah.
I think they're just so like imprinted their nature on me, you know, that playfulness, that sense of wonder. Like I'm really grateful I have access to this playfulness at my age, you know. I think I'm responsible in life, but I can also take it really easy, you know. Like I don't know. I like the moments of fun and laughter, and I look for those along the way. So I credit that to my time with the kids.
Yeah.
I should sell that idea. Find your use. Come work with kids.
I mean, works for some people.
Yeah, you're right. You have to have a gift for it, right?
Yeah, I think you have to have your.
How many men do you have working alongside you guys in the kids department? 0. I know.
You find it so rare.
Yeah, I know.
Have men working in
Yeah. With my influence at some point in the future, I hope to shift that
narrative.
that factor. Yeah.
We've had a few practical students.
Okay.
And they're men.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a change. Like for us, it's like wow, but it's nice to see that there was such like a woman.
Dominated area. It totally is. I know. I wonder though if there isn't even ways that, as a society, we could, I don't know, really compensate people in roles that like you occupy, who are working with kids. That's no easy work, you know what I'm saying? And like that's a lot of our future right there that we're trusting with you guys by way of influence at really impacting years, formative years. So I wonder if there couldn't be that benefit where if there was more juicy compensation that would really inspire you guys to and equip you guys to do your job amazing, right? That would be really amazing, I think. And then maybe, I don't know, if that would change the reason for why people are doing it now, but because we want people who are there for reasons
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, domestic is like your part husband and
Yeah.
fully.
I agree.
You can't be putting money into
Yeah,
your part.
I agree.
Especially when it comes back to kids.
Yeah, for sure. Although, I guess they also call the elderly the vulnerable sector for a good reason too, right?
Yeah. That too, I see
Yeah.
workers and a good deal.
Yeah,
Lots of moms. So it's hard work.
yeah, for sure. Once upon a time, in my 20s, even into my 30s, I didn't feel like I had enough experience in life to like feel confident that I knew what I was talking about. But it seems to me, in my experience, after painful lessons that I've had to learn and grow through in life, I just have this sense of confidence now that's just like, I don't know, I like the ideas that I've thought through. I like talking and presenting them. Especially when they're critiqued, I love that because it's like, what can this person bring that I've missed in my considerations, right? How can I make it better? And if it isn't, how can I meet them as an equal and, you know, talking seriously about the ideas that we're processing together. hence why I feel I'm quite opinionated.
Yeah.
I got some ideas. You have quite a commute to work, don't you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, right now I'm going to Winners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to go get some stuff for work.
Ah, okay.
Christmas themed clothes. So
Ah, okay. Winners is such a popular place, isn't it?
yeah, I love Winners.
Hmm. I don't know much about Winners. Sorry, I know enough that it's a place that people love to go to for sales and good deals. It's just you have to look for them. Is what I heard,
Yeah.
and I hate looking for
For
stuff.
me, I like it.
You do,
Kinda,
eh?
Like it's like your mind goes somewhere else. Right?
Oh,
You're
I
not-
see. I
You
see.
just find something, even if you're not buying.
Yeah.
It's just nice to be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's just something I want to get.
I imagine that because I picked people up at the warehouse for Winners.
Yeah.
And I imagine that's the place you probably meet a lot of trouble in yourself when you're seeing all this stuff come through. You're like, this is
You're
good.
like, I want
I guess where I go shopping usually is at Valley Village.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
but that's the same. Like for me.
Same dynamic,
Yeah,
right?
you like.
You
go
have to look
in, you,
around.
like look.
Yeah,
You look for goods.
I get that then. Okay.
I also find myself to be kind of picky on what Winners I go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I talked to someone who works at Winners. They told me Thursday night is the time to go.
Oh yeah.
Because Thursday night is when they bring the new inventory out.
Oh, see, I didn't know that, but now I'm like, next time.
Yeah.
After this, today it's gonna
You'll
need
check.
to get something, but
Yeah.
next time I'm probably going on Thursday.
Okay. Just a little insight that I got from one who works on the ground floor with them.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
my sister, she loves Winners.
Oh,
too,
does
so,
she?
yeah.
Okay. That'll do it. Michelle, what would you say your superpower in life is?
Actually, I think I'm very sympathetic.
Oh, can I tell you the difference between sympathetic and empathetic?
Empathetic is when you feel feelings,
Feel feelings, yeah.
right? Yeah.
And then sympathetic. So, the way I understand it, if I'm correct, is sympathetic is like when you feel sorry for someone. Empathetic is like when you feel sorry with them.
Yeah, actually, no, I think I am more
Empathetic. That's what I thought you meant.
I'm the
Yeah, yeah.
type of person that if I see you crying,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
probably cry with you.
Yeah, you'll sit in the space with me,
Yeah.
kind of thing. You won't be like, oh, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, no. I feel with them.
Yeah. That distinction between those two words reminds me of another distinction between two other words that sound like synonyms, but I appreciate the nuanced difference in them. So that the two words there are shame and guilt. And I read this great book by an amazing author. Her name is Brene Brown. And the way she described the difference between shame and guilt, she said, shame is I am bad, I am the problem. Guilt is I did bad or I did wrong. Isn't that a crazy distinction there? So the one is like at the very core, I'm the problem, and you write yourself off. That's shame. But then guilt is I'm not bad, but I did something bad.
Yeah.
And it's the action outside of myself as a worthwhile human being, right? And I thought that was really, really helpful. Yeah, crazy. I appreciate those kind of insights. I'm like, ooh, I'll
Yeah,
remember.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Where you kind of think of it in a new perspective.
yeah, exactly. So empathy is a big thing for you.
Yeah.
And what are your hobbies that you indulge in?
I'm not sure. I listen to music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really think of anything right now.
Okay.
I used used to play the alto saxophone.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I play the trumpet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's harder.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. When I was in band, I remember them always saying like you have to do certain, be able to make certain noises with your mouth.
Oh, I see, like the buzzing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I never like I couldn't do that for that long. You have to have a good breath work.
Now, when you were learning though, did your cheeks and mouth hurt when you're blowing into the sax, or not at all? Okay. See, for us, I guess it hurt for a while because we were developing the muscles in our cheeks.
Yeah.
We call it embouchure, which you're probably familiar with that term,
Yeah.
right? And eventually, I guess we get used to it. But yeah, it was definitely painful trying to get those muscles worked up. The saxophone, so I guess it's the reed instrument.
Yeah.
It's a reed instrument, and the sound comes through the vibration of the reed, right?
Yeah.
As you're blowing onto it. For us, our vibration happens at the lips.
Yeah, that's
And the cool thing for us both is we can conserve air, right?
Yeah.
We can hold back a little bit. But you know what's a pretty crazy concert instrument that I think is it's unforgiving is the flute. There is no vibrating parts on a flute. All they're doing is blowing free air into that hole, right?
actually no. I think that's the hardest.
Oh, I know, yeah. So like kudos to them.
Yeah.
God.
And to be able to get the right note.
Yep. I guess the fingering is like you eventually learn that, but it's just that to conserve energy, that's the hardest thing to do on the flute.
Yeah.
What's your take on the bagpipes? Do you like it or hate them?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever really heard one in person to do it.
Oh, in person, eh?
Yeah, I think I've only seen it through videos.
Okay. Some people hate the sound.
Yeah, I can see it being very loud.
Yeah, it is. I love them.
Yeah.
I think at one point I did want to learn bagpipes too. But no, if I could learn an instrument now, it'd probably be the piano.
Oh.
I think the piano is beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm listening to now, as you can hear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just how they sit down and they just kind of do all that with their fingers. It's magic. What's a fantasy superpower you'd love to have? Like something where you can like, I don't know, fly or read people's minds or something like
I
that.
never want to read people's minds.
You want to?
I think so. Or teleport. Actually, no, maybe teleport.
Teleporting?
And I can travel anywhere
Okay.
quickly.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Not many people choose reading people's minds. That's one I would choose.
No, I said it, but then I'm thinking about it because I think I've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
And I realized I don't know if I would like that.
Yeah, like knowing
'Cause,
people's
like,
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just impersonal. And I actually think that I think it just brings more pain to you. There's something you don't need to know. You don't need to know.
Right.
Instead of reading it. and
Ignorance
not
is
know.
bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of hard to have the conversation of consent if you have that power.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like nothing is like private or sacred anymore then. Yeah. I think mine would be flying.
Flying? Yeah.
I would love to fly. I agree. Michelle.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed your company.
Thank you. I enjoyed yours.
Thank you. It's only because I did my hair today, right?
Oh yeah. Really
You can tell I'm not insecure about my hair, right?
No, that's good.
After all the work I did on it. I hope our
Thank
path.
you.
are so welcome, darling. I hope our path comes to meet again.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good night,
You
dear.
too.
Hi, friends. Alright, let me catch up with the comments here. Alright, there's some folks here who are coming in with some contributions that are so unhelpful. So we'll just kind of mute those guys because I am very particular about oh boy, you guys. We'll just keep reading out. But I hope you enjoy the music I'm playing. I am a fan of it. This music comes to you courtesy of Artlist. I have a paid subscription, and I am so thrilled with my subscription. So many varieties of music. This is an unpaid ad, by the way, but I just think it's awesome, the music that I listen to. If they are happy to sponsor me, I would love it, but no, I'm a fan of their work. And I love that there's music that I can get that doesn't have any copyrights on it, so hells yeah, that's awesome. This is a very long live stream already, but another 10-minute ride. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Actually, you know what? No, let me... yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. I imagine at some point in the future, I'll just be having a steady stream of comments to respond to while in transit. So, yeah. I do like the idea of like shorter videos that are more manageable on my channel, but yeah, we'll learn our way through this. We'll learn our way through this. Yeah. We're just about 3 minutes away on this next ride here. It's just around the corner here. Yeah. Darkness is now fully set in. That sunset happens really fast. And with darkness now setting in, it feels like 9 o'clock at night, but it's in reality not. It really is like only close to 6 o'clock here in the evening, so the saving grace is that we do get sunshine, and it's lovely when it's out. And that sunset tonight though, wow, it was breathtaking. So beautiful. So yeah. just occurs to me, there's not much here that's filtered out on a live stream, is there? This is definitely a side you see that you didn't get to see on the other videos that I recorded and shared, because there you just see me with my riders, but here you see me without the riders, you know, just in normal mode. Normal mode. This is actually like greater access to me, which is, I don't know, it's pretty sacred, I think, to share my space like this and to give you guys the ideas that are going on in my mind in real time. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I think. Looks like this is my ride standing in the middle of the road. He looks cold. Oh my goodness. Hi, Brandon.
Hello, sir.
Are
Yeah,
you-
that's me.
Are you cold?
I'm very cold.
I'll throw on some heater for you, man. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My name is Binyam.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, man. Let's throw on some heat there.
Okay. And you're coming back here, right?
Let me have a quick look here. It looks like we have a 2-stop, yeah. So I'll be coming back here. Brandon, just want to let you know as well.
Yeah.
In my Uber, I do a live stream, so just watch the kind of things you share. I don't want you to share anything that's too personal. You don't want going on the internet, basically. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. How's your Tuesday been?
My mom's in the hospital, so it's been not too good, to be honest.
I'm sorry to hear, brother. How long has she been there for?
She's been in there for about 3.5 weeks to a month.
Really? Was it an unexpected visit?
Yes, it was.
That's not easy, bro.
No, bro. And I'm with my sister right now, and she keeps... I don't even know how to explain it. She's selfish.
It's a stressful time right now, eh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Especially if your mom is in the hospital like that, it makes it twice as hard as what it should be.
I hear ya. Like, yeah. Sounds like a crunch moment for you and your family.
Yeah, it is.
Do y'all live together? Your mom, your sister, and you?
No, it's just me, my mom,
Okay.
and
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just a lot to explain, sorry.
No worries, man. No worries. You don't need to explain at all. All I need to know is you're going through a rough time, and I hear it.
Yeah, I'm going through a really rough time right now, to be honest.
I see you in it.
How are you doing, by the way?
Let me tell you.
Tired?
No. I was saying, let me tell you how I'm doing. I'm doing really well. I'm working a job that I love to work at. I have amazing conversations and great connections with people I meet. I'm so grateful for a vehicle that works, you know, even in the snowy side streets like you live on, you know, where I won't get stuck and I'm not worried about that. My health is good, brother. I have food in my fridge. Like, there's so many reasons that I continue to reflect on why I'm so grateful, you know? Now, I do have challenges in life, for sure, but I'm also really grateful that I get to see the other side of my challenges, and that's just, I don't know, life has some sweet moments, and I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of nice weather here. But
Oh,
there's
amazing too, yes.
a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah. I hear ya. What's your primary point of stress right now in your life?
My mom had cancer.
Yeah. What kind of cancer does she have?
She has leukemia.
Okay. That's devastating. My family, we buried my mom 4 years ago.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Thank you, man. She died of cancer as well, too. Well, she died of cancer, and it was the kind that was in her bones and in her blood. So, yeah. It was tough too, but nonetheless,
Sorry to hear that, brother.
thank you. If you haven't done so, consider, I don't know, either writing or reading to your mom some reflections from you of what she's meant to you in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the beautiful gifts that might encourage her, but also inspire you, is to sit down and just say, Mom, here's what you mean to me. And here's how you've shown up for me.
It's a good idea.
And here's why I really value. And when you are able to do this at this time, when you still have time with her, I think it'll make the world of difference, brother, later on, when you know you've said everything you wanted to say to her and left nothing unsaid, you know? It's like one of those beautiful, sweet gifts that you get to experience together with your mom. And I'm sure it'll just bring so much encouragement to her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Consider that.
Oh, sir. Okay, perfect. That's exactly where I need to go.
Excellent. Good. The map did its job.
Yes, sir.
I'll pull up here and wait your arrival again here. I'll just
Okay, so
come right over here.
thank you for waiting for me.
You're welcome, man. I gotcha.
Thank you.
My pleasure, brother.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes, probably max.
No worries. Take your time, man.
Thanks,
I'll be
brother.
here. You're welcome. Samuel asks, how many days is your favorite color? That's an interesting question that I don't know how to answer. It's a colorful question. And I appreciate the cleverness, but I don't know how to answer that question. I've often mentioned in the line of work that I do, it's hard to tell what kind of experiences I'm going to walk into, what kind of people I'm going to meet, where I'm going to find them in life. So here's just one of those examples I get to share with you guys in real time. This rider is having a really rough time in life, right? He's feeling pretty down, and yet in the midst of him feeling down and beat up, there's something. I wonder if there isn't something sweet about what we get to do when we can just show up with a person in those moments and not really solve their problem, but just say, let me hear you out. Let me listen to what life feels like on your end. Let me sit with you in the moment. It's kind of like what I was talking with Michelle, my previous rider, about that quality of empathy, not sympathy. Sympathy is like, oh, I feel bad for you. But empathy is like, let me sit with you in the midst of this. Let me feel with you how rough this experience in life must mean for you, you know? And so, yeah, I think that's what, it's moments like this that I consider sacred. I consider them as sacred because the kind of impact we can have in someone's experiences could be life-giving, you know? And yeah, I don't know what kind of encouragement he has been on the receiving end of. I may be the only one that has given him the time of day to just say, I hear you and I see you, and it's powerful. So I'm grateful that you guys get to share these moments. These are really vulnerable moments, right? This is when people just kind of lay it out there and say, here's what's going on, here's where I'm at, you know? That's pretty powerful. And I feel blessed when I get the privilege to hear them, to feel with them, to sit with them, all the things. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to save the world at all. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. But in these moments that I get with this rider, I'm here fully with him, you know? Yeah. perhaps this is gonna give you some ideas as to why I just don't have much tolerance when it comes to shenanigans that people come into the chat with. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen here, you know. Because I know what I'm watching for. I guess I'm just so used to high quality engagements, connections, and along those lines, I don't diminish my expectation. I'm like, nope, this is what I'm looking for. So, yeah. Michael, you've earned yourself an eviction. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a wonder to me that people come onto these live streams looking for ways to share and pass on discouragement. It's not a wonder. I think there's some missing things on their side that they're avoiding. Insecurities, intentions that are just off base. But I know my values, I know my boundaries, and I have no qualms with ushering these individuals to find a space in which they can keep on processing, but not in our space, right? Not in our space at all, no. Yeah. I love this piano. So good, so peaceful. Welcome back, man.
Thank you. I almost got confused.
Oh, that's okay. I would have let you know. I'm here. All right. Let's get you back home again.
Thank you, buddy.
You're very welcome, man.
How's your night been so far?
It's just been really good. I'll tell you why it's been good. Like I said, I have a live stream that I love sharing my experiences with. And I appreciate good quality connections with people. Great conversations. You know, I really value good conversations.
Yeah. How's my conversation been so far?
It has been so good. I'll tell you why. Your conversation has been real. It's been raw. It's the kind that I'm like, this is where people are at, you know, like when I think people are so how can I say, if I were to be real, it would need me to be honest. And rarely do we feel safe enough to express that honesty. And you were doing that tonight. And I was just sharing with my riders while you were inside shopping why I really appreciated our interaction. Because I was saying, here's the thing, you're in the midst of a really painful season in life right now.
It is
and
really
sometimes,
painful, to be honest.
I believe you, and I was hearing that. And I was just sharing with them, sometimes we don't even have someone to talk to about these things. So I appreciate that I have been trusted. Like, I feel like you've trusted me to say, here's the truth about where I'm at. And that's a big deal. And I want to value that and say...
And I have a hard time trusting people, so it's nice to be able to get out what's going on with me, because it's hard to let that go of random people, but
totally,
it feels good too.
Yeah, that someone at least knows that you're in that space, right? Yeah, and I value that, and I think that's really good and healthy too, for sure. Especially because sometimes we don't have those kind of allies who can sit with us and say, hey, you're like, and what I was telling my followers is, I'm not trying to fix their problems at all, but I am in this moment.
Good to have support.
Absolutely, yeah. While you're in this moment, it's nice that I'm here to sit with you in the moment, right? And say,
thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that.
You're very welcome, man. My pleasure. And in case you're wondering, you are worthwhile, bro.
Thank
It
you
may
so
not feel
much.
like it, but yeah.
It doesn't feel like it. And to be honest, earlier I was on the phone with people
Yeah.
that have like life insurance
Yeah.
and making sure if anything ever happened to me that
Yeah.
my family was all set
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And some of my mental issues, they're
Mhm.
like, oh, we can't
Cover that.
cover that.
Mhm.
Like we kind of gotta deny you. It's like, how are you gonna deny me when I'm trying to help my family out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, well, we can't do that, sorry. And I'm like,
Mm.
well, what am I supposed to do here?
Mm.
And they're like, well, look at a different company and try to find a different place to
Make it work.
Pardon?
To make it work.
Yeah, to make it work, exactly.
Mm.
And I was like, it's not as easy as it sounds.
Sure enough.
Because you have to say so much personal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they think it's easy, and it's really not that easy. Because you gotta basically explain your whole life story.
Right.
And if you're like sad, mad,
Yep.
if you're hurting,
Yeah.
if you smoke,
Yeah.
if you
Everything,
done any
right?
of these things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like, oh, if you smoke, we can't accept you on this. It's like, well, like I do smoke, but how am I supposed to
Mm.
help my family out just because I smoke? Does that mean I have to cut smoking out just to help my family out and make sure they have a good life
Mm.
if something ever happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yep, that's basically it. And I'm like, oh my god. So rough.
Well, for this moment, I think a worthwhile reflection, brother, is that your circumstances don't define who you are, right?
Yeah,
Maybe that's a good place to start too.
that is.
And consider also maybe investing in like counseling or therapy. And I suggest that because in those spaces, they are able to help process a lot more of those feelings and thoughts and ideas that you may struggle with in a helpful way, you know, in a way that might help you sort of progress to a stronger inner core, you know?
Yeah, and I actually literally just got into counseling 2 weeks ago.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a good plus.
That is
sign.
awesome, man. Okay. So you're already on your way there then.
Yeah,
is awesome.
trying to be anyways.
Good. Alright, your house is this guy right here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Awesome. Brother, nice to meet you, and I appreciate that I got to meet you today.
thank you. It
You're
was
the
a
man.
pleasure meeting you.
Likewise.
Shake hands.
There we go.
Thanks for meeting each other, and thanks for your courage.
My
I
pleasure.
appreciate it, buddy.
You got this.
You got this too.
Thank you. I feel it.
Thank you, buddy.
Alright, man.
Have a great day
too.
and drive safe, okay?
I will. Thank you, man.
Okay, thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well, brother.
Alright, drive safe, buddy.
I will. Good night.
You too.
That last comment I timed out. Actually, I sent them home as well. Friends, another thing that I haven't mentioned, but if you come at my riders, these are I feel like I'm the host and they're my guests. So when someone disrespects my guests in my care, I show them the door as well. We don't tolerate that at all. So no, if you come and say things that disparage and put down those I get to spend time with, especially when they're sharing vulnerably, and you say things that are awful about them, yeah, that doesn't work. So that is why I sent that individual home. So just a heads up, we don't do well with that kind of input at all. No. I like the role that I play when I get to play host. And I love making sure that my guests are cared for well. And so, yeah, that's important to me. This is a lot of like laying down good and important. These are like important ground rules, I guess, right? That I'm laying down. But I'm glad we're doing it. We're in the process here. All right, this is already like a 2-hour live stream. Let me bring this one to a close, and maybe we'll bring in the last one on the next ride here for the day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.